Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Land Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Van Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Almost 80 degrees out there today. I can't believe how beautiful it is. Just get out there and move around a little bit. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson to let us know how long this is going to stick around. I've got a bad feeling it's not much longer. He's got all the details.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Today was pretty breezy, also mild. Because of that, red flag warnings in place due to elevated fire weather concerns. The fire threat will be fading as we head through the overnight hours here. But still breezy into the evening as we have a storm system sitting just to the west. If you look closely here, the trees shaking around a little bit thanks to that breezy south wind. That front kicking out some thunderstorms earlier today, some of which turning strong to severe. That's the same line of thunderstorms that will be impacting us later tomorrow and lingering into early Saturday. But tonight should be quiet. Again, temperatures will be mild as well. 82 degrees at 6 p.m. and then falling into the mid-60s by midnight. So the fire threat fades. Storms develop later tomorrow and then much cooler into this upcoming weekend. Again, later Friday, thunderstorm potential. Saturday, we may have a few leftover thunderstorms. Look at the temperatures. 61 Saturday, 57 on Sunday, and the winds will actually be turning more out of the west-northwest on Saturday into Sunday, allowing that cooler air to settle on in. So there's that severe threat tonight, mainly to the west. We're sitting just on the southern edge of a isolated severe threat tomorrow, and then by Saturday, the severe threat shifts well off to the east. So again, just on the southern edge of that marginal severe threat for tomorrow late afternoon and evening. Here's a look at their forecast overnight tonight. The clouds will be thickening up, and again heading into early Friday, it looks like we'll stay dry, but it is more so late Friday afternoon and evening that a few of those isolated showers and thunderstorms start to move through, and some of the rainfall could be a little bit on the heavier side, maybe some 1+ inch liquid tallies. Rainfall again kind of sticking around the early Saturday, but mild overnight tonight. Heading into the day tomorrow, we're mild at 77, trending much cooler though, Gwendolyn, into the weekend, 57 on Sunday.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, some good news from the governor. Today, Governor Beshear announced that Kentucky has hit the record for the longest period with the lowest unemployment rate in state history. Over the past 15 months, the rate has been between 3.8% and the lowest rate ever recorded, and 4%, making the longest period with the lowest unemployment rates in state history. Kentucky has now achieved a 3.8% unemployment rate during 4 months since the beginning of 2022. Governor Beshear also announced that Kentucky has seen 2.3% job growth over the pandemic levels, with nearly 46,000 more jobs in Kentucky than we saw in February of 2020. Lots of good news there from the governor's office. Well, last Monday, police told the public that a man was apprehended in Lexington for a murder in Texas utilizing flock license plate reader cameras. Well, we now know that police arrested the wrong individual. According to Machini Law Criminal Defense, Lexington police and local media unjustly accused Javier Manriquez of being Nicholas Trujillo Ruiz. Ruiz was wanted in connection with a homicide in Texas in 1980. After receiving a shots fired complaint on Camelot Drive on April the 10th, Lexington police apprehended a man later identified as Manriquez. They used flock cameras to match a car description to a house. When police arrived at the house, Manriquez produced an identification card under the name of Nicholas Trujillo Ruiz. When the detective ran the ID through the NCIC database, they discovered that Trujillo Ruiz was sought for a homicide in Texas in 1980. According to the police, the warrant contained the same exact date of birth as the ID supplied to officers. Also, according to authorities, the man also matched the physical description on the warrant. The law firm intervened and undertook the investigation to correctly identify Manriquez, concluding that police had arrested the wrong person. In fact, Trujillo Ruiz had died several years ago. When Manriquez was arrested, police informed him that there was a murder warrant in Texas for someone with the same name and date of birth as his identity. According to authorities, Manriquez told officers that he migrated from Texas approximately 25 years ago, but refused to provide his real identity or admit that the ID was not his. Manriquez was arrested for the warrant, but would not have been arrested if he had been truthful and did not offer officers with a phony identification. That's according to Lexington police. A big mix-up there for sure. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Roll in with sports coming up next.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital is all about providing for and taking care of their patients. With the technology available today, it's never been easier to keep up with and track your own health, and Markham and Wallace Hospital Hospital has set the bar locally in helping you to do just that. Along with the hospital, Mercy Health also has several primary cares across the region in Irvin, Stanton, and Beattyville. Learn more at mercy.com.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Softball and baseball recaps are just some of what sports has to offer today. Various EKU athletic programs also get some coverage. Here's Dawson Rule with all those sports updates.
Rivalry games in the county are always a bit more exciting than the average game against a team from elsewhere. Yesterday, Madison Southern softball team hosted Berea in a game that ended in just over an hour, and it was a fun night for the Lady Eagles. They got 16 total runs and shut out the Berea Lady Pirates. The bats were on fire for Southern, so let's check out some game highlights.
This one's popped out to the outfield, and it will be into the fence. That'll score a run. Oh, did it go over? Okay, yeah, it went over. Good, it went just over for a home run, and what a home run that was. It kind of went where we couldn't see over this little field house. A fan throws the ball back into the field, and a nice two-run shot for Madison Southern's Ryson. And nice hit there. That'll fall for one run and maybe two runs. We'll see. Yep, it will. Southern adds two more runs just like that. Ashlyn Estep with an RBI. Gets the first, brings in two of her teammates. Of her teammates here. Wild pitch, and that'll bring in the 10th run for Southern. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be bounced, and this could end the inning. It should. Nope, it won't. Wild, crazy throw, and that'll score Southern's second run and be a easy little double for Keener. 13-0 is the score. This one's hit, and will it be caught? No, it's going to drive in one run and another, and it's going to be at least a triple. If she can get safely to third, she will.
It was a fun one to call. Also tonight, Model, Berea, and Central softball teams will all be in action. So let's wish them good luck as they try and get wins. Now just one field away from the softball game last night was the baseball field, where the Southern baseball team got a big 4-0 win over GRC. Hayden Ball led the team with 2 hits, with teammate Zach Morgerson driving in 2 RBIs of the hit. Caleb Cobb pitched 6 innings for the Eagles and only allowed 3 hits with 8 strikeouts. This is a great win for the baseball boys at Southern, so keep it up. The Madison Central baseball team survived the scare from Frederick Douglass last night, beating the Broncos 9-8. In the bottom of the 7th, Drew Hess hit a walk-off homer to give the Indians the home win. And in baseball, it takes a team effort, and the Indians pulled through and got a much-needed 11th region win, as they welcome in Male High School tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. EK's volleyball team is going to be getting a local transfer to come back home and play in the maroon and white. Paige Wagers, who played a few seasons at Mercer University and is originally from Henry Clay High School, is transferring into EKU this fall to play indoor volleyball. Last season, she led her old team with 92 blocks and was 3rd in kills with 219. Hey, on the note of EKU volleyball, the beach volleyball team is headed to the ASUN tournament this weekend as the 6th seed. So good luck, as they'll be playing some very good conference opponents. After losing in 13 innings to Marshall Tuesday, EKU's baseball team traveled up to West Virginia to meet Marshall again yesterday and got a 9-2 win over the Thundering Herd. The revenge win was led by Roderick Chris and DJ Sullivan, who drove in 4 runs combined and scored 4 runs themselves. Good job by the Colonels to go back and get a revenge win. I'm about to get started on my next athlete profile, but this one will be unlike any one I've done before. So, I'm just saying, stay tuned tomorrow for a look into what it could be. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anymore. Lots more news coming up right here live at 5.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9. Where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. We've got an update to a story we've been covering here live at 5. The body of an Indiana man, age 27, who was reported missing has been found by authorities in Kentucky. Several agencies responded to the Kentucky River at High Bridge Saturday, April the 15th. That's according to the Jessamine County EMA authorities, after kayakers in that vicinity discovered a body. Paul William Young's body was found and sent to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort. He had been missing for several weeks when officials located his vehicle nearby and issued a golden alert. 7 different fire and rescue departments, including the Lexington Fire Department and the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, contributed more than 20 emergency personnel to that search. The autopsy, I believe, is still ongoing. Well, today, Governor Beshear announced that Kentucky's drug overdose deaths declined in 2022 by 5% compared with 2021, making the first decline since 2018. According to the Kentucky Injury Prevention and Research Center, 2,127 Kentuckians died from a drug overdose in 2022, compared with 2,257 in 2021. While we find hope in the decline in drug overdose deaths, this remains a public health crisis that we must continue to work together to address, said Governor Beshear. On March 24th, the governor signed 2 pieces of legislation to support ongoing efforts to help Kentuckians fighting addiction. At that time, Governor Beshear said, "I am proud that Kentucky has been leading the way in providing treatment services to Kentuckians through the state's Treatment Access Program, which allows those without health insurance to enter residential treatment and have increased the number of treatment beds by 50% during his administration." Those are good news for Kentuckians there. Well, with that, we're going to say goodbye. Thanks so much for joining us here today live at 5. Make sure you join us right back here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We'll have lots of news, weather, and sports. And it's Friday. We've got the Weekender. Don't you want to know what's going on in the area? Tune in tomorrow and you will find out. Thanks for joining us. Go out and enjoy that sunshine. I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.